Hello everyone, my name is Matt Scorpion and welcome to how to earn the current seasonal title for Season of the Plunder. Now, when you go over to your thing, you'll notice that we have a few seals that came out this season, one being Kingslayer for the King's Fall raid and then one being Scallywag, which is basically everything associated with this season. Now, as it is the 8th week officially, then there is a few of things that are no longer time locked and are officially available. One being Savior of the Seven Seas, which is basically defeating all 8 pirate lords, and then listen to all 8 messages of the radios, messages in the ether tank. Those are all time gated. It would take 8 weeks to complete everyone because they do week by week. But what else could be done? Well, there's a few things that still can be done, but something that still has yet to be available. Now, cruise control is basically something that is based on your unlocks, if you'll actually come with me to the helm. Once you're at the helm, if you visit the star chart, you'll see the upgrade boards for this season's, seasonal activity. And when you bring up the pirate crew, there is a middle set of upgrades right here that labels each of the summoning crewmates as first mates. Basically, once you buy all 3 of those, specifically all 3 of these 2 rows right here that you might have to work towards, but once you buy all 3 of those ranks, you'll be able to go to your Triumphs tab and see that there is a challenge required for that. Basically, during Expedition or Ketchcrash, you have to summon each first mate or each one of the crewmates as first mate a certain amount of times. I'm working on the skiff blades. I already have Scurvy done. I also have to finish Hell 6, but I need an upgrade for that, so there. And if you don't know how to adjust this, you're going to want to go to the Captain's Atlas and view right here and see first mate. Essentially, run each of them for a while, grind out Expedition or Ketchcrash for a while, and these will finish no problem. You just have to remember to swap it over every now and again. Now, the rest of it with the Triumphs. Now, going to the bottom, there is, of course, Scourge of the Themix Cluster. This is basically defeating each of the bosses of Ketchcrash across the weeks. I'm sure as you probably have this already done by now, but currently it is Ransacks, the second one. If you somehow haven't played Ketchcrash at all this week, basically, or at all ever, you would have to wait until next week's reset and then the week after that to complete this. Just killing each boss once works. Then we also have Robber Baron. This one is one that's a bit annoying for a lot of people. Basically, you have to play Expedition a lot to get Ruffians to spawn. Ruffians only spawn during Expedition, and they're a bit annoying because they do spawn at the later end of an Expedition area. And if you can move through an area too fast, they will despawn. So I would recommend, if you're in a fire team of 3, I would recommend that you basically don't deposit any of the things right away. You would let it go, because it does seem to be a time-based spawn for Ruffians. But if you're ever playing with other people, do not go into a 2-stack with 1 blueberry and start chucking the treasure away in an effort to spawn Ruffians. That's a dick move for the other person who doesn't know what you're doing, and at the same time, he's probably there for the completion anyway. He might not need the Ruffians. This will take a while if you're just starting out, but if you've actually been like me, playing Expedition, trying to get the weapons to drop from things, you'll actually have a lot of Ruffians already done. So this is something that is entirely on you to finish. It's just dependent on whether or not you put the effort. Then we also have, with full sales, purchase all upgrades in the star chart. Now, if you've been keeping up with the seasonal challenges, you'll notice that in the star chart, there's a lot of reputes to earn from these. This is how you upgrade the star chart. Across every season so far, we've had 2 challenges that would have rewarded repute, and I have a majority of them done, and we're only on week 8 of 10. Now, I have 2 reputes that I can earn, so that's 2 reputes that I am, that can be earned. But at the same time, when you view the star chart, let's see, there's 1, 2 right there, and then I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is still plenty of repute that can be earned. This one can't be done just yet at time of this video, but at the same time, this is something that is sort of time-gated depending on whether or not you do the repute. But basically, you just need to do all the challenges that can earn you reputes, purchase all the upgrades, and then you'll be able to complete that triumph. Then you also have Beacon's Guidance, which is basically completing a small mini-quest available through the map. If you'll go to the helm into the star chart in the helm, you'll notice small and large treasure beacons along the rank here. This is during the first reset. If you've already reset it once and done all of them, you don't have to worry about that. But if you haven't done the quest, basically you gotta follow a kind of riddle that Bungie makes for a little, treasure hunt quest. That's basically what you have to do in order to finish that triumph. And then we also have Crash Course, complete the Ketchcrash on Master difficulty. If you've been grinding up pinnacles or been looking for these sorts of things, I'm sure you've already got that done, but if you need to, I would recommend an LFG, because there's tons of people that will be doing them for either pinnacles or quest progress. And then as well, deposit treasure into the treasure hall. That's done by playing a lot of Expedition. You have to deposit 250. Not sure if it's team-based or not, but at the same time, playing Expedition is the way you can earn that, done at any time. And then this one is possibly one of the more annoying ones. They've made some alterations to make this easier, but Salty Smith is unlocking weapon patterns for the Season of the Plunder. Now, I know there's plenty of us that have probably gone into dares and done that and crafted new weapons this season, crafted Amik, crafted TIE Panther, wondering, those are at least 3 weapons from this season, why does it not count? Now, what they mean is specifically these weapons right here available at the Unbolt thing. Currently, I have Tarnished Metal and Blood Feud, and the third one I got was Salt Spy Pitch Glass to unlock. I just managed to get lucky and get the last red border for the shotgun I need, but I still have 2, but that is the 3 that I have crafted so far. You just have to craft any of these to be able to complete the seal. Allegedly, there's another challenge coming up where you have to get to rank 20 with 3 of your weapons that you've crafted from this season, but that's an allegedly. It hasn't come around yet, but you don't have to worry about that. To complete the seal, you just have to make them. You don't even need to use them, you just have to create one of them. And on that same note, that is the last triumph you'll need to unlock Scallywag, which is the new Season of Plunder seal. It will still be available to do after this season in case you don't do it, but at the same time, I'd recommend you just get it done soon, because I'm not even lying, I'm kind of far behind. I don't have Reaper done, because I just never did all the stuff in the Leviathan to do it. But on that same note, my name is Matt Scorpion, and thank you for watching.